Today is the day that us college football fans absolutely love. Today is early National Signing Day. Today, we get to figure out where these stars of the 2022 recruiting class will be playing their college ball for the next 3 to 4 years. I mean, at least where they're going to play until they hit the transfer portal. Now, real quick, I want to let you know, more than likely, if you're watching this, I will be live pretty much all day doing a live reaction to all of the recruits that make their commitments today. So if you want to go check that out, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and go onto the page, and you should already see it. So before we jump into the 5 recruits that are going to be making the biggest splash today, I want to give y'all 2 honorable mentions. And the first guy that we're going to be taking a look at, Azariah Thompson, the number 4 athlete in the country and the 13th best player coming out of Florida. Azariah is looking at schools like Florida State, Florida, LSU, and Georgia Tech. And this is a sudden The number one word that comes to me about this receiver is he is sudden. He has big play potential and is just an absolute threat. Has great speed for a slot receiver, and whoever ends up getting him is getting a solid athlete. And the next and last honorable mention that I want to give out is none other than Zion Branch, the number 6 safety in the country and the number 1 player coming out of Nevada. Right now, Zion's looking between USC and Ohio State, and this is a very, very, very patient safety in pass coverage. He does a very good job of not falling for fakes and does a really good job of keeping the play in front of him. But when he does need to keep the play in front of him, he is a very aggressive run coverage safety. He is going to be making plays wherever he ends up going. Now jumping into our top 5, at number 5, we have Darius Clemens, the 19th best receiver in the country and the number 1 player in Oregon. Right now, Darius is looking at Michigan, Oregon, Auburn, and Penn State. This is baby DK Metcalf. Darius Clemens turns those 50-50 balls into 80-20 balls in his favor. This is a physical, big body receiver who is extremely explosive out of his stance and has deceptive speed for being 6'3", 205. Coming in as the number 4 recruit to be on the lookout for today is Curtis Perry, the 11th best defensive lineman in the country and the 4th best player coming out of Alabama. Curtis is looking at schools like Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, Texas, and UCF. Curtis has a phenomenal motor. He simply never gives up on the play until the whistle is blown dead or until he's the guy making the tackle. He is extremely strong and he has a really good blend of speed and power for being a 6'2", 265-pound defensive lineman. Now here's where we get into the real boat rockers of the college football world. Coming in at number 3, we have Nyle White, the 3rd best edge rusher in the country and the number 1 player coming out of Pennsylvania. The 6'5", 230-pound edge rusher is looking at schools like Ohio State, Texas A&M University, Alabama, and Georgia. Nyle is a freak athlete. The only thing I could describe him is just athlete. He is super athletic as a pass rusher. He just does pass rushing moves that not many other players can. And on top of that, he has a very solid bag of pass rushing moves. So he's not just giving you the same old, oh, I'm just going to outrun you, or oh, I'm out physical. You know, he actually has a very good bag of technical moves that he can do to get after that quarterback. Coming in at number 2 is none other than the 2nd best safety in the country and the 5th best player coming out of Florida. I'm of course talking about Kamari Wilson. Kamari is going to be looking pretty much between Georgia and Texas A&M. Kamari has phenomenal hands for a safety. Dude is basically a wide receiver playing safety. Absolute ball hawk. Again, just like Zion, is extremely patient in coverage. However, I would say he's probably a little bit more physical when it comes to his hitting, and he has solid speed. But when you're talking about Kamari, you're talking about an absolute ball hawk, a safety that is going to be getting you 5+ interceptions a year and double-digit pass breakups. And coming in at number 1 and arguably the biggest recruit making his decision today is none other than 5-star recruit Marvin Jones Jr., the 2nd best edge rusher in the country and the 4th best player coming out of Florida. Marvin's looking at Alabama, Georgia, and Florida State. Those are his bottom 3. Marvin is bursty. That's the best thing I could describe. He is extremely bursty off the line. His first step quickness is unmatched for a 6'4.5", 245-pound edge rusher, and he uses his height and his long arms to get into the backfield with ease. On top of that, he does a great job of using his hands to get off of blocks and just to get past tackles. And honestly, Marvin Jones is the perfect blend of size, speed, power, and technique. And on top of all that talent, he has one of the best motors I have seen on a defensive player in the class of 2022. Marvin is one of those guys. This is a home run pick, and whoever ends up getting him is getting a great edge rusher. Now, that is just a few of the guys who are going to be making their college decision tomorrow. It is going to be an absolute madhouse in the college football world with all these players making their college decisions. I would love to see you in the live stream. It is going to be a fun day tomorrow. Please be sure to hit that like button and be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications so you don't miss whenever we go live or whenever we drop these fire videos on the channel. And with all that being said, I love and appreciate all y'all. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.